Okay, everybody, so Quest for a Convertible Part 2. Didn't film this whole thing as we started to get, it's cool that people sell these and they put them on offer up and stuff like that. But looking for a car can be a lot of work. And I made this little video. We're trying to get our hopes up. Part of that, that's part of the thing. So in this episode, instead of driving right all the way to Spanaway, by the way, there's Mount Rainier, the mountain that you saw in the last video if you watched that one. We only drove to North Seattle, right? So that's kind of cool. It wasn't that far. And we looked at the car, and this car was way cheaper, like half the price of the one out in Spanaway. And I talked to the gal on the phone, and the first thing I ask is there title problems, right? Like she says, well, I'm like, oh great, here we go. She says, I think it was her boyfriend's car, and when he was going to the University of Washington, and when COVID happened, he decided to fly home, because he can do school from home, and he left his car. And then he thought, I might not return to Seattle, so can you sell the car for me? So she offers up the car for $2,500. She puts it on Facebook Marketplace, right? And I thought, it's kind of too good to be true. Like, that's and it only has 90,000 miles, so less than 100,000 miles. I'm thinking, well, you never know. Maybe they need to get rid of this car quick. And I also know a thing or two about people who buy and sell cars. Like, she's going to get inundated. G6 red, the same color. We like the color. Hardtop convertible.
Yeah, I think that's just shape of the car. This is actually worse than the other side.
So I take it for a test drive. And another thing what's wrong with the car, comes with a key fob. This is a GT, by the way. So this is the, the hot sports model, leather seats, heated seats. You have two inputs where one driver can set it one way, the other driver can set it the other way. It's like on a toggle. So like driver one gets in, they just flip it to drive, and the seats move, and it's amazing. High-tech kind of little car, but the key fob didn't work. I'm like, okay, so you put the key in the lock hole and turn it. So that was a thing, right? I take it for a test drive. Right off the bat, wheel bearing is grinding and pulling like bad. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. Looking underneath it, I could see it dripping some oil, most likely off the valve covers from what I could see after opening the hood. It was low on coolant, and the CD player doesn't work. So all of those things going on. Did we buy the car, you may be asking? Now, these cars retail in our area. If you go on Kelley Blue Book, they're around $5,000 used like this in good condition. In fair condition, they're around $2,000 to $3,000, which I don't know if this is fair condition, right? But yeah, in the Seattle area, Edmunds, which kind of calculates price based on what the cars are selling for in your area. It's a collector's car, and people are, keep a hold of them, and they're collecting these cars. They don't make them anymore. Pontiac is no longer a thing, right? These cars go for $6,000 to $7,000 selling at dealerships in this area. So I'm like, this is an opportunity. What to do? It sounds like a lot of work, and I just started a 40-hour plus week job. Do we buy the cars? It's my wife's dream car. I love the little GT, right? Sports car, fast little car, fun little car. Did we buy the car? Subscribe. We'll let you know on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and why not watch another video? Stick around!